Hello, Fae and Fiends and everyone in between, friends both fair and fell. Glad to have you back with us here on Go Buff Yourself and the Wild Beyond, session 73 of the Wild Beyond. My name is Ethan. As always, I will be your dungeon master for this fun little whimsical romp of a adventure that we are telling here, and I am joined by, as always, 6 incredibly talented individuals, players, performers, storytellers, and, most importantly, people I'm lucky enough to call my friends. And second most important, who agreed to play this game. Let's go around, say hi to them really quick so that we can get on into this story. Playing Wraught, we have Joe.
Every time you say mommy in chat, an angel gets its wings.
True. Melon, played by Morgan.
Talented? Who's that? Not me.
Otto, played by Mav.
I think Joe just wants people to call her mommy. Hi, everybody.
Mommy. Kieren / Kai, played by Sarah.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those of us who know better, welcome.
Ivonna / V, played by Sally.
Boop.
And Bodie / Bodie, played by Lauren.
Oh, hi.
Just a few very quick announcements before we jump in, y'all. First, this is an 18+ stream for inevitable language, inevitable legal drug use in and out of game, potential dark scenarios, even though this is a more whimsical romp. The Fae and fairy tales also have their dark elements. You can watch past episodes
The sexy elements.
That too. You can watch past episodes of all 4 of our currently ongoing campaigns. You can watch on Go Buff Yourself on YouTube or listen on Go Buff Yourself anywhere you get podcasts. Currently in the podcast, the Lords of Sin episodes are the ones getting the narrative play treatment. Once we hit a break there, I'll be returning my focus to some of the other campaigns. But if you like high-level narrative play, dark fantasy, check out Lords of Sin on Go Buff Yourself. There we go. Those are my announcements. Let's go ahead and run that intro video so that we can get into episode 73 of The Wild Beyond.
She was trying to
Oh, people, go ahead.
Yeah, she told us some of it.
Oh, the one you're
remembering
remembering is a unicorn horn. A cat, a horn, a shadow.
Yes.
Sorry, y'all. We were
that's
discussing backstory things. Hi. We're back.
Bodie, give her your paper mache unicorn horn. I'm sure that'll totally work.
No, I'm never giving anyone that again. It's my most prized possession.
So.
I thought Juniper was your most prized friend.
Not a possession. Whoa.
Oh,
buddy.
fair. No. What
As
about Cork?
we return to the Feywild, here in the wintry portion of the Feywild known as Yawn, our 6, the Wild Things, had made their way to Motherhorn, the amphitheater of one Endelyn Moongrave, one of the 3 sisters and members of the Hourglass Coven. You arrived here with looking for a few things. One, looking for Gleam's twin sister, Glimmer, who apparently had been imprisoned here for some time. You are also seeking a way to make it to the Winter Palace so that you could potentially find out what was going on with the conflicting information that you received a long time ago and recently about one Zybilna. And as you all made your way to Motherhorn, you had to find a way to impress the Dame of Tragedies, the Bitter End, Endolin Moongrave, and so you all, with the assistance of the Master of Ceremonies, Stage Fright, put on a terribly tragic performance that, with wonderful use of spells and clever improv, managed to impress the Dame of Tragedies, and so you were afforded a meeting with her. When there, you expressed that you were looking for a way to the Winter Palace after small talk where Endolin praised your skills as performers and all of that. When you asked about a way to the Winter Palace, what a fortunate turn of events. She had in her possession an invitation to an upcoming ball at the Winter Palace. But it was not something she was willing to part with for free. And she gave several different things she might be willing to accept in payment, linking up to a strange prophetic message that was given to you by a goat on a mountainside, that she would accept either her cat returned to her, who a few of you noticed the sister who apparently took this cat also had a taxidermied cat in her room. Maybe it's the same, maybe not. A unicorn horn was the second option, or one of your shadows. After asking to be able to stay here at Motherhorn for a little while, having been very impressed with your performance, she was happy to do so. Kai ended up trading a fancy dagger for the Master of Ceremonies' scepter, a decision that Stage Fright later regretted and came to Wraught and Bodie requesting that perhaps they could speak with Kieren and see if he wouldn't be willing to accept a replacement scepter that is also quite good. Otto and V went off on their own little adventure, finding a privy and then finding a library where almost identical books, handwritten, all filled the shelves in this library, with one exception that you found: a text on the history of the Gloaming Court. And so you all stayed in the library and started to pore through that book to see if anything helpful could be found. Melon and Kai, meanwhile, returned to the workshop area of Motherhorn beneath the amphitheater stage, to the underbelly, spoke a little bit with one Charme, learned that she was previously in cahoots with the group now known as the League of Malevolence, but due to a prophecy given to her by Endolin Moongrave, has chosen to step away from that group. You also noticed a large prop moon down beneath in storage. And so, it was with you all in these 3 different places here in Motherhorn that we left off. And it is there, roughly, that we pick up. Would you all like to still be separated, or would you like to have come together in the interim 20 minutes or so?
I don't think it's a bad idea to stay separated, since we need to sniff around for clues, gang, and then we need to do that big hallway scene like they do in Scooby-Doo.
We wish to plan our chase montages, please. Down to a T. Musical and everything.
Well, if you all are staying separated, we will start really briefly with V and Otto. You two are still in the library here where we left you, reading over this history of the Gloaming Court. Could both of you make me investigation checks, please?
Oh, no.
In a memento, I am refreshing D&D Beyond.
Totally fine.
You said investigation.
Yes, please. Just reading through the book.
Wonderful.
Would
I'm a
it
good
matter that I
reader.
can't actually read the book? Like, I can only hear what Otto's saying because it's an elven.
I would say that, like, you're still helping in, like, helping him make connections and go, like, that doesn't sound relevant. But yeah, since it is not written in a language you understand, Otto is the one having to do the main reading. Good point.
I give about 5. I give about 5 on a die of help. Yep.
To go with the
Sounds about
18 that I have.
All right. So
I can
with the 18, you learn. I mean, it's this book is ponderous and like goes into a lot of detail about things that I don't think matter to you in the present and the practical. About 70% of the pages are devoted to documenting different political dramas that happened within the court of minor or sometimes bordering on major significance. But what you do get from those sections is that backstabbing, posturing, vying for reputation and power is the name of the game at the Winter Court. What the individuals who are described at, stabbing their friends in the back, metaphorically and literally, are not described in negative terms. They are praised for their initiative. You confirm that the leader of the Gloaming Court is another term for the Winter Court. They are one and the same. And you confirm that it is led by one known as the Queen of Air and Darkness. There's also mention of one group more than once known as the Dark Hunt or the Wild Hunt as something that the Winter Court enjoyed going on these crazy hunts. With an 18, that's mostly, I think, what you get. Unless there was something there you wanted to drill down into deeper.
It was more or less just how the Winter Court works, and because I do know that we're not supposed to upset Queen Maeve, and just learning their customaries of what to do and how to talk to these people. But seeing as though backstab is the game, then backstab will be what we play. Politics, everybody. They fucking suck. But other than that, I think that's... I guess also try to figure out, why everybody's fighting. Why aren't the courts working together or anything like this? Pretty much that.
You don't find an answer to that question. You find that the Winter Court and the Summer Court are conceptually opposed to one another, and they are constantly in conflict. It doesn't often come to physical conflict, but more political. And they have always with that 18, reading it, you don't find any description as to why they are opposed to one another, any more than because that's simply the way it is. That's the way it's always been. There's no why does the sun rise? We know the answer, obviously, but when we didn't, when it was simply something because it does. And that's all the information that this individual writing this book felt was necessary to include. So not a concrete cause that you can find.
Finding different solutions to find different problems. That's it.
Got it. There be anything... Would the two of you be sticking here in the library after going through this book? Would you now be trying to rejoin your companions?
There's actually 3 of us because we have Gideon with us, too.
It's true.
Just to remind you of where Gideon is at the moment. He ran into this area with us. So V's pretty much just probably following Otto's sort of way, because Otto can actually read the book. So half the time V's just like hanging on every word and then trying to learn Elven page numbers, because it's the only thing that she can semi-guess what it is. And so she's like trying to learn them as she's going, because it's the only thing she can read.
Make me an
so
intelligence
if Otto
check.
gets up and starts leaving. An intelligence. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, let's just
if
see.
Otto does get up and put the book away, I would follow.
If you get a 13, you grasp the basics of the numerology, or of the numerals here. If you get a 18 or higher, you have a perfect understanding of how to write numbers in Elven.
Well, I will admit, because I've been down in the Shadow Realm so long, you know, we've never really had to do the whole numbering Elven system or learn the other languages. So I got a 12. I was right there on the edge. I was almost able to understand it.
Well, I think that you're able to understand, like, it still is a base 10 system, and you're able to understand how to do single digits. But what happens after the first, 10 pages, it's a little confusing how they denote that it is larger than 10. So V
goes from oh yeah, that makes sense, and then her face is sort of squished most of the time, like trying to read the things upside down, like understanding.
Lee, are you okay?
I'm good. We're both getting something out of this information wise, so you just keep going.
V, do you know how to...
I know how to read my language.
No.
Language. This is Elven. I don't know how to read Elven. I'm not stupid.
I didn't say you were. I was going to
I'm
ask
sorry.
you
I
what
will
needed
admit
to
that
teach
I
you.
jumped. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Teach you how to read it.
Oh, you're so kind. Do you think we even have time right now? I could steal the book. And she starts looking around.
Let's not steal anything in here.
That's smart. We're friends. Yes, friends.
But we're going to borrow this book and take it to Wraught and the others, and then when we're done here, we're going to bring it back and put it back where it belongs.
She goes instantly back into Pink Panther mode. We're going to steal it.
No. Don't steal from the lady.
No stealing.
With
We're not
the shadows,
No.
that have eyes everywhere, with the
No,
most sophisticated security system ever known to.
I imagine
You think they have a unicorn horn around here to take?
I imagine this goes back and forth a few times of borrowing, stealing. And Otto, you get to the threshold of the library door after V has once again gone, stealing. And you just borrowing right as you step through the threshold. Look around, make sure nothing happened. All right. And as you...
We're borrowing, Gideon, borrowing.
As you two leave here, it is a very convenient path back to the amphitheater. It's right here. And so you walk just down, literally out the door and down some steps, and you are in the amphitheater. And there is currently a break between shows, but you do see Bodie and Wraught here, as they have just finished their conversation with Stage Fright.
Wait, who? I'm sorry. My
Otto
whole
and
brain
Otto and V,
shut down.
you two, as
The
you're
V-
heading out of
the
the library,
V-
like walk
Okay.
straight out of there, right back into the amphitheater, and you can see, because this is where Bodie and Wraught had their little conversation with Stage Fright, you can see the two of them off near one of the wings.
V has Gideon on her shoulder, just because after they left the library, she sort of picked him up and started carrying. And then she's gonna look over. Otto, look! Look, there's Bodie! And then she's gonna start waving like a little weirdo at Bodie. Hi!
Yay! Hi. Hey. And then runs over. So, I found this book about like a lot of history in this place. Pretty much, it's just a bunch of political drama between the winter and the summer court, and goes into detail of what I've read, and pass the book off to Wraught. Maybe you can find something else.
Where did you find it?
Oh, there's a big old library back there.
Oh, great. So you didn't just like steal it from somebody's bedroom. Thank you.
Borrow!
We borrowed it.
Important distinction. I see what you're doing.
We totally stole it. We totally stole it.
No, don't
we
say it out
didn't.
loud.
As much as like a tiny dragon face can scrunch up into squinting and pursed lips, I'm gonna do that.
Found the book. There's some good information in there. You can read Elvish, right?
Oh god, I gotta check. Let me see.
I believe you can.
I cannot. But nobody is surprised.
I think Kai can read Elvish too.
I cannot read Elvish.
Oh, shit.
I can do Common, Draconic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
Okay, well then I'll just keep hold of the book for later.
No, I'm gonna no.
no,
Give me that. I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
teach myself Elven because
Please
now I
don't.
feel like
You
I'm
could
lacking.
do that
Yes, you
we
can teach
just
yourself
don't
languages.
have time to do that.
without knowing any of it at all? That's interesting.
Okay, if you tell me one word, I can figure out root bases.
Sounds like a lengthy process.
It does, and
That's
we
what
don't
she said, Bodie.
have to- Oh my god,
Nice.
what am I doing here?
Also, I've been getting like a lot of feedback from Kai. Apparently, the bitch who kicked the goblin is an ex-member of. I'm gonna lean in and like cut my hand a little bit. The League of Bad.
Oh, that sounds really bad.
Sorry, the Bad Kids Club.
That sounds like a club full of bad.
You mean the shit heels from the tower?
From the
I'm
Goblin
still
Camp,
lost, but cool.
Yeah, we
Oh!
went to this group of dicks on legs called the League of Malevolence, but we're calling them the Bad Kids Club because it doesn't sound quite as, edgy.
Best to not
Oh,
make them too
fuck
cool.
it.
I get
Damn
it.
it!
I get it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of feedback from the artificers, like speaker systems, essentially. Just thaumaturgy systems here to make the presentations louder. A little bit of feedback.
Otto drops the book from the feedback.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh.
For those of you who might not understand what just happened, there was a sound cue that had feedback in it. And it hurt Mav in reality, and so we built off of it.
My tinnitus
Improv.
is so loud that hardly even registered.
Yeah, it just always sounds like that.
So where are the others? Wait, where did Kai go?
And Melon.
Kai went off with Melon
Melon.
to, find out what he can find out, because everybody likes Kai and will tell him anything. But speaking of that, I don't think it's a terrible idea for us to split up, gang, because I just heard from Stage Fright, and Stage Fright is desperate to get his staff back.
So
you
assume
mean
that
it's
whatever Wraught is saying as well, she's relaying to me mentally, because we're still downstairs.
So are we wanting to give it back to him, or
Absolutely not. But It does make me wonder if a certain sister might be still here. But we can cover more ground as smaller teams.
Okay, do you know exactly what we like? An exact list of appearance qualities, so that I don't mistake anybody. I don't want to get that last thing we want is for me to bring you the wrong guy. You know? Ooh.
Do you need mental image or something?
Yeah, I want to put the picture in my brain about it.
Of what? Sorry, I'm not
Who
sure
are
I
you
followed,
looking
Bodie.
for?
The sister of the flipper outside.
Yes.
Hey, Ethan, can you assume that Kai and Melon come back upstairs and join in the conversation at this point?
If you two want to come upstairs, absolutely.
Yeah, sorry, beforehand, though,
We do.
it's like... Yeah, beforehand. It's like probably on our way there. It's like... I mean... What's the big deal about giving up a shadow? Like, look, if you gave up a shadow, how sneaky would you be if you didn't have to worry about light?
What does your shadow do for you?
Hold
I
up.
think that would make you
You're
see
not
that
there yet,
even
buddy.
more.
But Kieren, could you make me a history check? Because of your extra time that you got to spend here in the Feywild. Bodie, if you were there, I would let you make this too because of your time in the Feywild.
I rolled a 16 plus 1 being no for 17, but you know what? I'll give it one of my dice to make it an 18.
Shadowless, as they are known. Shadowless people are not really trusted because usually the reason someone has had their shadow removed is because of dealings with bad folk or going back on promises to powerful folk. And so shadowless people and those who travel with them have a bit of a tough time socially in the Feywild. Merchants won't really do business with you. A lot of people won't do business with you just because of the association.
Kai's gonna, like, grab Melon by the sleeves. That's not a good idea. You know how sometimes things have been easier because Otto's the witch-like monarch or whatever it is? People like him because of it?
Yeah.
This is the exact opposite.
Oh.
If you don't have a shadow, it's like being branded as a thief back home, but branded as somebody who's dealt with bad forces, and people won't want to talk to you. So I don't think any of us
People already
actually
didn't want to talk to me.
No, even more so, man. They will not even sell you meat.
Is there a fate worse than that?
I don't think so. So you don't want to sell your shadow. We're gonna have to find another way, honestly. Like,
That was,
okay,
one,
so
of,
none of us can give
that
up
was
our
one
shadow.
of the biggest emotional hits Melon has taken in all the game, was just the prospect of no one selling him meat.
It's a fate worse than death.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
I'd rather die.
Take a luck point, Melon. Take a friggin' luck point.
So yeah, can't sell the soul. We don't have a cat. We don't have a unicorn horn. We're gonna have to figure out something else. Now, because we are guests in her house, I will not say steal it because that would be rude and illegal, and I don't want us to get cursed. So I'm not going to say that, and I have zero intention of doing it. Okay? So don't ask. Figure out something else. Whatever weird premonition she's got going, that's not going to happen. And he's like
Mentally,
looking
at
around,
that moment,
like,
I go, "Hey, you want to steal?"
Want to do some crime?
and all you get back is the vibe of abso-fucking-lutely not. And this is when we join you guys.
Isn't stealing like your first or third favorite things?
And yes, and now you have to understand how hard it is for me to have said that.
Wait, we're stealing something? And then
No,
now
we
he's
are.
really excited.
I got turned into a donkey last time. Everybody else got turned into puppets or some shit. We are not doing that crap again. Like, if she has the power over this place, if she knows what's gonna happen, and we are guests here without her being a bitch to us first, we cannot just go and steal stuff. Otto, you raised your hand. Share with the class, please.
As if we're talking of saying the word stealing out loud.
I said not.
No. We're talking out loud. Otto would like to make a perception check to see if anything is different and does not belong. For the shadows, to see what's weird.
Yeah, make me a perception
Does
check.
anybody have
Make-
2?
Oh, you're not gonna let me. Fuck you, dice. Let me tell my own story. You don't get
That's
to
why you
dictate
should
what I
roll
want.
real dice, not
No.
digital dice.
Hey,
11.
I appreciate the public. 11. There is very shadowy in here right now, as there is a spotlight on stage at this moment, and so you don't notice any shadows that seem to be moving of their own accord. And a lot of what you've been saying, fortunately, has been covered by the noise of what is on stage. But as you said, you are still speaking out loud.
Well, alright. Well, you're here now. I found this book. It tells a little bit about the history of things, and I relay what I've already spoken with them about and relayed it back to them. So, yeah, is the way things are just the way it is. Pretty much. That's it.
I'm pretty sure that speaking Elvish overrides the dyslexia, so I can give it a try.
Yep.
Ethan, I would like to read the book. Is there anything else I can garner from it?
How long are you going to read a book? It's a book, you know, and you're
we're
not able to just sit there and go, knowledge. So if you're willing to take some time to read it, then we can...
We're watching a play, sure.
Alright, if y'all are going to be chilling here for a while, you can go ahead and make me an investigation check as well. Wraught?
While Kai is reading this book, I'm going to lean over and I'm going to tap Otto's elbow, and I'm going to lean in like I'm talking about the play, except I'm going to swap my telepathy from Kai to Otto. And I'm going to go, as we've discovered, it turns out all of the lightning rods that she uses to tell the future are gathered here into one big lightning rod. If we take that out, there's no telling the future for our host.
Sarah from up the side. Kai loves sabotage. Ethan, I rolled, because I got a Val's dice because I was feeling sentimental, a 19, and my investigation is +4, so 23.
23. We will get back to what else you discover after you've had enough time to go through the book.
So, what you're asking... So, your plan... So, are you suggesting that we just take care of the lightning rod?
I'm saying that her future sight can only focus on one thing at once. Your eyes can only look at one thing at once. If a lot of us make a lot of exciting things happen at once, that eye is going to be distracted, possibly from the most boring member of the group, who might be walking and reading a book on their way to sabotage a lightning rod.
So, a blitzkrieg is what you're wanting.
It sounds fun, doesn't it? And it might be our best bet for doing a jailbreak if we can figure out where that sister is being held.
Where would they hide prisoners here?
I think we need to do a couple of things. We need to find where she is, where that lightning rod is, where our rooms are, and where the best place is to cause a little bit of a kerfuffle that isn't going to be so bad that it breaks, you know, the laws of reciprocity, but is enough to make her look at that and go, is this an issue I need to deal with?
When Otto said something about prisoners, Kai's very long goat ear is going to flip up.
We are doing this psychically, Sarah.
Oh, sorry,
I'm treating
my
it
bad.
psychically to Otto, sorry.
Well, at least out of character, we know the prisoner's possibly not in the basement. We already looked around there.
Starts
Not in the
clapping.
toilet.
Starts clapping because of the...
Oh my god,
thing.
she's in the shitter!
We can rule out those two places. Not the basement, not this one particular shitter. As this next performance comes to a close with a smattering of applause from the Darklings here, Kieren, reading through it, you get a little bit more than Otto did, just because you don't have to go over those parts that Otto already told you. So you're able to spend your time, because Otto wasn't able to get through the whole book in that amount of time, and neither can you, so by splitting up where you're focusing, you can learn more. There's a passage, not even a chapter, just a paragraph or two, that briefly mentions the Sealy Court, the Summer Court, as well, and mentions that the queen of the Summer Court is Queen Titania, and one of the highest ranking members outside of her was Oberon, also known as Oron, also known as the Green Lord. You also find a chapter that is recounting when the author was apparently a guest at the Winter Palace, and recounts the fabulous accommodations that the Winter Palace has for its guests. There, at least when this was written, there was a tavern in the guest court, in the guest section known as the Wandering Yeti. There was a whole bathhouse. It was its own tiny town. You also learn that for the more frequent and or respected guests, one of the common means of travel to the Winter Court was via giant crane that the Winter Court roosts in their own aviary and raises there as transportation.
I can tell I've spent too long at Transcom that as soon as you say crane, my brain immediately goes to a gantry crane movement system rather than the bird.
Well, I mean, that's also fair because there are mechanical cranes literally here in the amphitheater that operate the stage, so that makes sense. But yes, bird
I thought
crane.
of mechanical, so thank you.
Bird
Thank you. I
crane.
thought mechanical, so thank you.
The wings.
I relay this to the group.
Big bird, that's how they get around.
Big bird.
I remember seeing a play about a big bird. They were yellow and friendly.
I wonder what the bird eats. Could we feed it? I want to be the bird's friends. And V starts going through her pockets, figuring out if she has anything that she could feed to this bird.
I don't think it's a bird we can access like right now, but maybe it's summoned by the letter or something that the tag has. But you know what? That is a problem for when we have it, because right now we need to actually survive this place and find our imprisoned actor. So we know she's probably not in the basement. We already looked around there. Probably not in the stage area. Ethan, how many floors is this place?
You have been on 3 so far. The underbelly section, the main level with the amphitheater and the library and all that, and when you were led up for your audience with Endelin, you were taken to the next story up. You also did notice that because I even mentioned this, that the spiral staircase that you took up to the second story did continue up, so you can safely assume at least 3. At least 3 above ground. Wraught?
Guys, I mean, we're going to be staying here potentially for a little while to put on a much better play than our first one, of course. So, wouldn't it behoove us to perhaps split up a little bit and look for our chambers? And anywhere we're not supposed to wander as guests.
V's gonna lean into Wraught. Wraught, if we cannot find Cat, and we know have unicorn horn, and no, I'm not giving up my shadow. Do you think me carving a cat that might look like her cat might be a good trade?
Do you know what her cat looks like?
Well, one of you guys knows what her cat looks like.
None of us know what her cat looks like.
Actually, I thought Otto said, and she's going to look over at Otto.
Spinning around and looking at Otto. What?
I do know what the cat looks like.
Yes.
How?
It was in the room where we went and saw her, and we got our whole deal of having to go find her other things and the other stuff with breaking the mirror and everything like that. It was on the shelf that you crawled on.
She's such a bitch. Oh my god.
It's stuffed. It's dead.
There's no way we are getting this alive.
Back in Bavlorna's cottage.
Yo, man.
What kind of character would act like player would steal a taxidermied cat?
I think it was a real cat, and then they taxidermied it after they
I'm
murdered
going
it.
to cast my mind back. Can I remember
Just being honest there.
pattern of the cat?
It was a tortoiseshell tabby style pattern.
You're still connected to my brain. I could just think it and you could do it.
That is exactly why I was talking to Wraught. Because, you know, a committee makes a camel, you know that saying and everything. If Otto just verbally told me what the cat looked like, it would not look like the cat. But if I got picture in my mind, I would have better chance.
Like a connection to V and give her a big old dick in her mind.
Oh, that was not necessary. Oh. No, not necessary. I don't want. No, I thought about it.
Just one of the darklings nearby.
I thought I was being too loud.
No, that was in character. When have I ever shushed a player in reality?
You shush.
Sorry. I'm not saying, but here's the thing. What if we give her a new cat? Maybe one should, and I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look at Melon. Melon, how would you look with a bow?
Fabulous.
We're not giving her Melon. Took us forever to
I
find
question what you would do with him.
So
I mean, we've been followed around by the last tag's cat for 17 realms. I mean, surely, like, 6 of them have to be around here somewhere.
You guys have cats?
Yeah, like the last tag had 1 million cats, and then a bunch of them started following us. And once in a while, you hear meows in the background. Maybe we can find one that's close enough, and we give it a paint job.
She's totally gonna know, ma'am.
I think I have some cat paint in my bag right here.
You have
I
cat
mean,
paint?
What the fuck is happening?
Luna needed to be painted for the Solstice Festival. I mean, we had to make it.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the cat is a
Cats
cat.
really need
It's
to
point
be
of plus.
painted.
It's gonna need to be fed.
We say this, but
So
a
how
cat
about
is not
this?
just a cat. A cat is a
Some
very
of us
dear
have
friend.
to look. Some of us have to look. I'm going to just kind of like. Some of us have to look for one thing. Some of us have to look for something else. We're all looking for our rooms, and of course we have to find the cat. Who thinks that they are the best cat hunter here? I'm gonna say Melon because he
hands go
is a
up.
cat.
Damn it! Damn it.
I had headcanon Kai as like a witcher where a cat sees him and they just kind of inherently hiss.
So,
Melon,
I
if
see
I
that.
Melon, if I give you treats for Kitty, you cannot eat. And she's staring at Melon.
Yeah, right.
She's gonna decide whether, on his facial expression, whether she's about to hand him some food.
No, I know Wraught needs cat. Alive?
Yes?
Alive.
Oh yeah, you choose him. This is great idea.
Who better to find a cat than the cat man?
Me. I am a great cat finder. I'm just saying. You don't
I'm
even
a
know.
cat man.
Okay, fine.
Pop.
Fine. Go with Melon and find the cat.
Let's go find
Okay,
this
I like
pussy.
this idea. And then V takes out a piece of jerky and hands it to Melon and goes, "Don't call
This
it
is gone
pussy."
already.
Melon?
You brought it out of your hand and it's just not.
You reached back just to like rebuckle your pouch, and by the time you look back, just not even chewing anymore. Just gone.
Melon, if you need to eat the next one, I'm going to box your ears.
For what?
So Melon
I
and V.
punch him in both of the ears.
Ow. Yeah, boxing someone's ears. Ow. So Melon and V are heading off to try to find a cat. What are the other four of you doing?
I could go look for the
Touch
lightning
my
rod.
elbow. Touch
You're still
my
connected
elbow.
to me. You're still connected
No,
to me.
I swapped it to V to give her a dick pic.
Elbow.
Great time.
I'm gonna go with Otto because I know Otto has stage fright staff, and I remember something about this staff is the key from the goats. So, no, I gave it. Sorry, Joe just went. You have.
I heard.
No, I gave it to Otto to have in his quiver because he can hide that shit in there, so no one can see me carrying around a giant staff that probably belongs to stage fright. So I would probably go with Otto because I want to know if is it a metaphorical or a literal key. And to use his brain power if we find the lightning rod to maybe do some considering on how possibly to sabotage it.
Anyway. All right.
Of course.
Just so
Bodie
you
will
all,
go with you.
just so you all know, just a reminder, you all have passed by a very on the way to the audience with Endelin when you were led up to the second story. You passed through a space that had a very impressive and large piece of machinery dominating the entire space. You didn't get a long chance to look at it as you were led straight through, but you passed right through that room. So if you are looking for a place to start that investigation, you absolutely know where to go for that, and that is on the second floor.
I guess we'll go to it and start thinking about how to really fuck it up really quickly.
Pretty much. And I relay that we're just going to meet. I'll go and go take a look around for
We're all
that
gonna
stuff.
look for our rooms, of course, and then let's meet in our rooms when we find it. I say this all out loud.
All right. So, Kai and Bodie, you're with me.
You
All right. Well, Wraught, you be safe. And he just gets up and walks away. Don't make it a thing.
Wraught, you want to come with us?
No, I have to. You know what? I'll be fine by myself. It'll
Okay.
be fine. I've got Juniper and Gideon. Oh, no, they're not here. Shit, where'd they go? Shit!
Do you want to take Gideon?
I do not. That's
Hey, Gideon. Hey, bud.
no, they're
Go
gone.
for
They've gone off on their animal adventure.
Hey, nope. I want you to go with Wraught, so she's not by herself.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. And he hops down off of Juniper as you two were starting to head up the stairs that lead, as multiple of you were heading up the stairs that lead out of the amphitheater. Just hops off of Juniper and shuffles in his parka and snow pants over to Wraught. Hey, Wraught!
Hi, Gideon. You want to learn some compliments you can give people?
Sure.
Great. And if I have to hang out with Gideon, I'm going to teach him every bad word I know in every language I know.
So, calling someone a sausage wallet means you think that they have nice hair?
Yeah, and you should tell them that you want to see their sausage immediately.
Okay, yeah. I'm making note of what he believes that means.
Please teach him party in the pants.
this.
Please teach him party in the pants.
I am definitely going to
God.
just
don't
teach
have
him
enough alcohol.
everything I
Right back.
possibly can. Every bit of tavern slang and just the grossest little innuendos I can. Because Otto did this to me.
Alright, so Wraught and Gideon are
Gideon's a
heading off.
pervert now.
Otto and Kieren are sticking together. V and Melon. Bodie, where were you going?
I'm gonna go with Otto because he's my emotional support bun.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and go in numerical order here, with Otto, Bodie, and Kieren heading off to find those steps that you know head to the second story. You walk up the tight stone spiral stairs, arriving back on the first level of this tower section, the first non-ground level, and it's a hallway. To the left is the direction that you went previously, and you can already see that large machine in there. To the right, you see a pair, at the end of the hall, you see a pair of rusty suits of armor, sized for goblins or halflings, with halberds stuck in their gauntlets, flanking what appears to be a blank wall, or maybe it might be a door, but you don't see any handles or hinges or decoration, but they are standing there flanking this face of wall.
Otto, give me the staff.
Otto just reaches back and it just magically pops out and hands it to him.
Wait. Kai's gonna turn back around and look at the big lightning rod thing. On second thought, take the staff back.
Just stucks it right back in.
That's a key item for later. Because why would a fucking suit of armor do a blank wall? Goat said staff is the key. Oh, it's all coming together, but I can't do shit about it. Let's go look at a lightning rod. Fuck.
Okay. And looks at Bodie. What?
Sorry, I had like 3 thoughts at once. My brain was running on 150%. It's never done that before. Wow, is this what it's like to be a smart person for like 3 seconds? Okay. I may need a prescription of Adderall, you guys. We need to go look at some lightning rods.
All right. You know, this is the first time this cast has worked together. I think it's the first time the 3 of us have worked together. That's nice.
It's really nice.
Bodhi's eyes get really wide as he just slow lights a joint. Yeah. We can push it. What are we doing?
The 3 of you step into a cylindrical chamber that houses a whirring contraption bolted to a revolving metal disc that acts as the base of this whole thing. There are metal spheres and crescents and sickles that are attached to the ends of long metal arms that sweep back and forth, clinking loudly, rhythmically, like the hands of some giant and perplexing metronome. The apparatus itself is inlaid with characters from strange alphabets, and you can see smoky wisps that rise in the shape of those letters as the contraction revolves, and the whole device hums and crackles with electricity. And rising from the middle of the mechanism is an 80-foot tall copper pole made of 8 10-foot individual poles all attached end to end, and it extends upward past a ring-shaped balcony overhead and up through the upper level through a hole in the 50-foot high domed ceiling in this space. You are not
Is that
alone.
copper perhaps made by a Nasir and has a critical fault to it?
I don't know the reference.
The copper merchant from thousands of years ago? The poor quality copper merchant?
Yes!
Oh my god, Eden, I will
Do you not
send
know-
you that stuff later on. Don't worry
Oh my
about it.
god. It's like this old tablet that they translated, and it was a complaint form to somebody about selling them low-quality
that.
copper.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Nasir selling
one of
poor
the-
quality copper.
One of the first, if not the first, written things we have record of. Yeah, it's a complaint. Love it. Humans are fun. You're not alone in this space, by the way. There are 3 goblins in here wearing overalls and tinted glasses to protect their eyes from the bright electricity that occasionally courses from this apparatus, and they are currently sweeping the floor in here.
Hey, Bodie,
Yeah, man.
you're highly personable.
Ooh.
Do you want to go talk to the goblins with your air of casual curiosity and just see what they're working on? While Otto and I do our sneaky thing and just kind of look around like bystanders.
Oh yeah, I got this. And he pulls a fresh joint and lights it up.
Time to share it with the goblins.
Saunters over to the goblins. Yeah, man. Takes a long drag from his joint.
Hi.
Blows the smoke towards him. What you doing down there?
What you smoking up there?
You want some? I go myself.
Yeah, I do.
Reaches up to grab it. And an impromptu smoke break occurs as the other goblins notice this. Hey, what you doing?
Come on, pass
They come back. They come back 30 minutes later. We're laying on the floor. Yeah, man, I just don't understand.
Hold on, save it, because
why-
I really want it to happen.
Okay.
If it doesn't happen, we got that little glimpse into a possible future.
Now, hold on. I got a question for this. Is this a Bodhi-sized joint where it's like the potency for him, so for a goblin it's
Well,
way
it's
too
more
much?
just like they have smaller lungs, so they take smaller puffs. And he's sitting there, and it's for them. It looks more like a Churchill cigar than a joint.
Yeah, man, make sure you sip
Y'all
that shit.
need
Just-
like a
dental.
comedic
Y'all need
fucking-
dental.
Yeah, no thought about dental.
No. So as Bodie goes over and starts to be a man of the people and help these hard workers take a much-deserved quick little decompress break, Otto, I see Kieren might have stepped away.
Kieren went to get lavender syrup for his wine.
Okay. Well then, as this is happening, we'll pull away for a second. We will jump back there. So, V and Melon, you two are attempting to find a cat.
Yep.
Would you be?
And it's lilac, not lavender.
Would you be focusing your search in any particular space, or are you just going around
Oh
everywhere?
yeah. I know where we're gonna be looking. The most comfortable place for cats. We're somewhere up high and sunny.
Sunny is rare here. But if you wanted to go up high, you could head up to the second story. You could go upstairs, if you mean that kind of high, unless you're just talking about, like, up on, like, the top of shelves and things like that.
Well, we'll start with that here, then we'll go upstairs.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
V will start by following Melon and watch the tactics that Melon is trying to accomplish here. But has a different thought process, but is going to go along with it at first.
It's where I would go.
What did you end up getting?
Oh, 9.
9? No signs of any cats here on this first level, unlike her sister, or one of her sisters, that seemed to have quite the affinity for strays. Maybe Endelin's affection was reserved for one. But you've only checked one floor. You also do, in the process of checking this floor, find where had been previously pointed out to you as where you could stay, the performers' quarters on the first level, not too far from the amphitheater itself. Would you continue your search? And if so, would you continue by going down or by going up?
Probably stay here or look for the kitchens next. And then go upstairs.
Okay. V, what do you think?
V's following Melon, and she's like sniffing. She's like, "Oh, we're going to a kitchen. That's not a bad idea." V's been contracting a couple of things. One is a bag that sounds like it might have treats in it, something to start shaking to make sounds to draw animals towards her. She also has a bell that she has used before. But her main thing is she also has treats, and she has been placing them in small areas in the corners of areas to try and see if she could maybe set, not traps, but little areas to know if there's something actually coming to eat the food. So wherever Melon has been going, she's been leaving just a very small amount of crumbs somewhere to see if something's going to eat that food.
Love it. As you two continue investigating the first level here, checking out places that you haven't yet been, you come across a shadowy hallway that is blocked at the end by what looks like a library bookshelf, but is very clearly a painted backdrop.
V's literally just gonna pop around Melon's shoulder with her head. What do you think it is?
Paint.
So observant. Okay. V's gonna start walking up to it. And she'll pull aside the painted. Now you said it was like a painted cloth, correct? It's not like the wall is
No,
painted.
it's a painted cloth backdrop.
That's what I thought. Okay, she'll pull
Oh,
aside
shit,
the
it
painted
moves.
cloth.
You pull back the backdrop here, and you see a second backdrop about 10 feet behind that is painted to look like a raging sea.
Melon, it's another backdrop. It moves. Don't be shocked by the movement part. Come on. She's gonna pull Melon with her. I'm not sure, but I just really I need to know what's behind each of these, and she's gonna pull the next.
So the first one was, what was it, Ethan?
Bookshelf.
Check for traps, please.
A bookshelf, and no,
Bookshelf.
a raging sea.
A raging sea, yeah.
Yes.
Thomas, I'll slip by and just like, what?
Pulling
Pull
back
aside the next one.
the second, you see a third backdrop 10 feet away from the second that is painted like a moonlit graveyard.
What does it mean, Melon?
Pulling back the third, you see that the hallway ends just about 5 feet behind this one, and there is a curtain on the left side of the hallway here at the very end. Not a backdrop, just a black curtain.
There's a non-painted curtain.
Kitty! And V's gonna, like, in case someone finds them in an area they're not supposed to be, she's gonna start acting like she's looking for a cat. Kitty! And she's gonna look behind the curtain.
As you move towards this curtain, could you please make me a dexterity saving throw, please, V, as the ground underneath your feet goes out?
Hey, do a flip.
Would I, before I see what V rolls, would I be able to assist in any way for the save?
I don't think you can assist on a split-second thing. If she succeeds, we can narratively have it be that way. I think with her going ahead, this is kind of her thing to deal with here.
So I'm gonna add 1 luck point to it just for extra and make it a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You step, the floor begins to go out, and you just easily step back, avoiding dropping down into it.
Well, that was really not nice. She's just gonna look down. Kitty!
You can see, just looking down, that the pit descended about 20 feet, and leaning against one of the walls down here, there is a tombstone prop. Probably wood, but painted to look like stone.
Is there anything on this on the headstone?
Make me a
Like name or
perception
anything?
check.
Okay.
Guidance!
You can do that.
Add a d4.
What does guidance even give me?
You
Add a
get to add a
D4.
D4 onto whatever you rolled.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
I want you to look good.
I look so good at added 2.
Well, it brings you to a 16.
That'll be a 16. Yeah, a 16.
So to get a kind of angle to read the tombstone, you have to kind of stick your head, go down onto all fours and kind of stick your head into the pit a little bit. And as you stick your head into the pit with a 16, you see a name form on the headstone that was not there previously. And it's your name.
Magical headstone. Melon, come here. No, you have to be careful, okay? Don't fall in. You have to angle yourself like this. What name do you read on the headstone?
I will take a look, but Ethan, I would like to remind that I cannot read
Well, then I don't think
That's
we need to
literally a
roll.
question I just
any
asked Joe.
language.
I don't think we need to roll then.
And a seer.
I don't know what it says.
Oh, that's okay. It's sometimes hard to read. I was just making sure. I didn't know if it just said mine or if it was magically changing, but I'm going to say it's magic. And don't you worry. If you need to read anything. Well, not in Elven, because I've learned I'm not good at that one. She's gonna get really sad for a second. But anything else, I got you. No, common and goblin is all I've got you at. Okay. So wonder what's behind that curtain. Ethan, could we tell from this angle that if there's an opening at all, even behind the curtain, or if the curtain is like inset into an opening to
Or
where
was
it's not
this
flush
was
against
this
the
hole
wall?
behind the curtain?
So there was the last curtain. There's
Yeah.
wall 5 feet or so away. There's where the floor was trapped. And then to the left, there is the black curtain. It does look like there is a room behind it.
Maybe we should go tell Wraught.
Or keep looking for Cat.
Kitty.
We have a job to do.
Okay. We have job to do, but we need to remember this because that could be something. I mean, who would put so much guard up, so much drama? I mean, they made the headstone for fun and set it down at the bottom for whoever died down there. Like you're going to be able to read it while you're bleeding out.
Or maybe they expected just to not fall down and then see it's like, yes, you're to be expected there now. So we keep going.
She starts looking around. Okay, well, we can't go that way. We have to go back.
What about that one? We just step over the hole.
Yeah, you can step over it easy enough.
How big is this?
It's
not that big
you
of
can
a hole?
avoid it. You can avoid it.
You're big.
Okay. I thought this.
You just step past it,
Well,
now you
then
know where it is.
actually, how fast are you? Are you good at flipping? Maybe I should go first. What if next
I'll just
floor
step
gets
over
out?
the hole.
Yep, you just step right over.
I'm a little worried. Okay.
I'll
Ethan,
sit on my hand for you even.
Before Melon goes too far, can I tell if there's a trap? Like, can I assess if
Make
there's
an
a trap
investigation
in the
check.
next doorway?
Yeah, you can make an
The rogue is
investigation
looking
check.
for traps? What?
I know. Well, Melon stepped over the hole before I could look for a trap. Before at that point, I'm a little nervous. Okay, investigation check. Okay, got it.
Nat 20. Gotta respect a nat 20.
I am very good at investigating. I after the hole drop and then Melon just scared me by jumping over it. I thought he was gonna get just slain in that moment. I was at all high alert.
You don't see any sign of the space beyond the trap that you already activated. You don't see the space here with any traps, but with that nat 20, you do see a faint bit of milky light like that of a full moon coming from the room behind the curtain.
Melon, I think we're going outside. Or there's a light. You just be very careful. I don't think there's any traps. Just be careful. And she's gonna stay behind Melon as he slowly goes through the door.
I'll do the classic peek through with one hand and probably be right underneath.
Peeking
so we're both
through.
Like faces peeking through.
This lion face and bear face, just one above the other.
I told you it was
You
Scooby-Doo.
see a black box theater with rows of tiered seating filling the back half of it. You can see motes of dust that float and dance above the ancient upholstery in here. And you see the source of light is from suspended above the stone stage here. There is a sphere of glass, white, moon-like, that casts long shadows from the different wooden silhouettes of fir trees and props. There is also, you notice, a trapeze suspended in this theater.
Melon, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I think this is an important place.
I don't see a cat.
Melon, there's a lot more going on here than just cats. Okay. We really need to tell Wraught about this. Do you know how to connect mentally to Wraught? Do you know how to get her to talk to you from here, or do we have to go all the way back?
No.
Oh, no. So V's gonna take a look around really fast in the room. Is there any person that she can see?
No.
While she's doing that, can I take a good look at that moon
Sure, what are you looking
Orb.
for?
thing? I don't know, it's just interesting. Is there anything funky about it?
V, why don't you go ahead and make me a perception check for your question? And Melon, are you trying to gather this from where you are at the curtain, or would you be walking in and, like, going to investigate?
Oh, no, we're not
another-
walking in.
Okay, then perception check for you as well, please.
V has already walked into the room a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hum 4 to make that an 18.
18 for you, okay. And what about UV?
I will put 2 into it to make it a 13. I don't have a lot of luck points, but I'll make it a 13.
Melon, looking at this 3-foot diameter sphere made of white glass, shedding pretty bright light, you can see from here small engravings, barely noticeable on the glass sphere itself in the arcane language, and you're pretty confident that the light coming from inside is a enchantment. You know, it's not a natural light, it is a magical item that has been made to do this.
I was Morgan thinking it's like, are the engravings on the inside of it? Like somebody is in there and etched them? Or on the outside?
Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking this is where the person is being kept.
With an 18 and from the door, I don't think you're able to tell if they are inside.
Yeah, no, that's why it's like, I'm trying to disregard that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
No, it's all good information. We could tell Wraught.
Walking around here a little bit, you notice, like I said, a number of seats. They're all facing the stone stage, which itself has those wooden silhouettes of different scenery and props up there. You don't find any people in here. You do, however, find a gilded pair of opera glasses resting on one of the seats.
V's gonna walk over to the opera glasses and sadly do like a Pretty Woman thing until she figures out how they work, you know, flipping them back and forth. Yeah. Until she figures out they set like this. Then she's going to probably use them, and she's going to look at the light source.
Just a very beautiful, magical globe here. Definitely one of the finest looking set pieces you've seen so far here, where everything else has been wood for the most part. This, just paint. This actually having magic enchanted on it stands out, but no other people that you notice in here or anything like that.
Can she see where it attaches to like a chain?
Yeah, it hangs above the stage.
And is there a visible way to see where to toggle it or roll it down?
If you want to go up, you would have to go up on stage probably to investigate the backstage area to find something like that. But you absolutely could.
Okay, so with my glasses or little things on, V's gonna turn around. Melon, get in here. Let's get the globe down. Let's see what's inside that's giving light. Maybe it's a cat, Melon. It could be cats in there.
Yes.
I mean, come on, cats love light. You told me that.
Like that.
What was that, Melon? Say that again.
Rod, let me know we shouldn't mess with things.
That is a good point, but Wraught told us to go and search for things.
Welcome to the duality of Wraught told me.
You were the one who told V you were the leader of this group.
I feel like this is one of those moments where like your mom was like, "Don't talk back to me. Answer me when I talk to you." Which do I do?
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Yeah, exactly.
You give me one more word and I'm going to backslap you.
We're first off, Melon, we're not stealing anything. We're not breaking anything. I bet there is a door. I bet there is a hatch to open the globe. Okay, if you want to, we can go and bring Wraught back here, but you have to remember location. Geography is not my strong suit. You want jerky? You want jerky?
Wait,
and she throws it on the stage.
He's got it.
As you head up on the stage,
last piece of jerky, totally worth it.
Could you just make me a dexterity check? This isn't a saving.
Can do.
This isn't a saving throw. Just check. I'm just curious of something.
13.
13. Okay. You run up onto the stage right underneath this trapeze and glowing moon-like orb here. Retrieve the jerky.
While you're up there, do you see this thing that's attached to the cord that's going to the globe?
Oh, the globe. Oh. One
No,
right,
V
like,
has a-
now I guess under it. Can I take a closer look at it now?
Yeah. What would you be looking for this time?
Just really checking it out closer than I was back then. It's like, is there really anything special about this? Is it... I don't know. We saw the ruins. Are they in the inside? Are they in the outside?
Okay.
Is there
Well,
anything really funky?
Is there a door?
Really, yeah. Or some way that looks like it
Yeah.
can be
Make me an
sealed
investigation check.
off. Ooh, that's not that good. I'm going to guide
Is it
myself on
a
that.
soft thing and he bites into something crunchy?
They're made of cheese.
So hold on. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, I have a -2 to my investigation, and I rolled a 7, which was a 5.
Yep. That's fair.
Oh no, it's worse.
Baby. Oh,
0.
baby. Can we donate our inspiration to Melon?
Or
So,
hold on. I
Here's
just had
do
the
you see, Melon?
Hold on. I'm
Brian,
so
you can
blind, I'm
re-roll.
so-
You had the one re-roll of Noble
I
Inspiration.
just did.
Oh, never mind.
So I'm working on guidance
He,
with my
he got
5.
a -3 on the reroll.
Oh, that's a 2. 7.
okay. I think you were very focused on the first part of what V asked you to figure out, which was if there was a way to get it down, or see how it's attached. With a 7, you absolutely are able to see that it is attached, and you can see that the chain runs to the backstage at an angle that makes you think that it is attached to a pulley system back there. So if you wish to, it had to get up there somehow, and it has to be removed when necessary. So if you wanted to go back there and try to lower it, you feel like you absolutely know what chain to follow.
You probably see Melon like. Okay, there. Probably don't want to touch that.
Are you going to lower it or not, Melon? Come on.
No.
Oh. We're never going to figure out if we can get inside of it and the cat is inside or not, unless you lower the globe.
The cat's got to get out to eat. I got to get out to eat.
V's gonna have like a little shiny thing that then she's reflecting the light on and trying to make it shine on where the rope is that would bring the.
Oh, wait a minute.
Make me a...
I played that trick a lot before.
Animal
I'm not
handling
gonna fall
check,
for it.
Morgan.
Could you make me a perception check, V, as you're doing this?
I have +7 in perception.
Let's do it.
And that's why I got a 1, so an 8.
An 8. Okay. Yeah. You start to try to reflect the light here off this little mirror to try to get Melon to follow it. Does it work, Melon?
Now, I know one of my students has played this trick on me a lot. And I finally just wised up before we came to the Feywild. But we've been here a while. So there's an initial, drop to all 4 sides real-wide. Wait a minute, no. No.
Okay, I'll stop. And she puts the reflective thing away as soon as Melon, snaps out of his, feral state of being a cat. Fine, let's go and tell Wraught we'll look for cat elsewhere. Come on, Melon. And because V's a little nervous to get on there and put that down.
Well, hold on.
Take a look.
Is there any other entrances besides the curtain that we came through?
Not that you see, no.
Okay.
So, as the two of you start to head back to tell Wraught what you have found, let's go ahead and take our break. So, we will be back, y'all, just 5 to 7 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Let's see what happens when we come back. We are back. We pick back up with Wraught, Juniper the owlbear, and Gideon. Gideon is looking up at Wraught. So, when someone is funny, you say that they have tasty bush. Got it.
They
Okay.
do, and you ask if you can see it.
And I'm
taste it.
hard as oak means I'm happy.
It's true. And then they might bring you off somewhere private, in which case you talk to your dad before you go.
Got it. There's so many new words. There's
And-
so
and
many
you
words
tell
that
your
mean the
dad
same
you're
thing.
super hard and somebody has a tasty bush.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I am happy, and you're funny, so that's all true. Where would
At
you
this
be
point,
going?
I have climbed on top of Juniper. I'm kind of draped across her neck.
You
just
make me
like-
an animal handling check, my friend.
No. I have swapped my psychic connection away from Otto and into Juniper
I understand.
to just
You still
get
cannot
up there.
speak her language, just because you have a telepathic connection. So you definitely need an animal handling check.
Sometimes I wish I'd painted my dice. Hold on. Plus 2. 16!
16? Yeah, she lets you on. She's built up a little bit of trust with you.
We did a thing. We chased
Yeah, you've
some
done a
wolves.
thing.
It was great. So, I am mentally, connected with Juniper and none of my party for important information.
Priorities.
For directions, specifically.
So, where are you trying to go?
I'm going to head towards the most goblins with shadow centric area. So I'm gonna wander and make people get out of my way because I'm riding an owlbear, I guess. Towards what hypothetically could be the cafeteria.
Well, the most goblins that you've seen since you've been here was down in the underbelly. In the workshop area seems to be where most of the goblins are gathered most of the time. Would you be heading there? Would you be heading elsewhere?
Depends on if Juniper can take the stairs.
Yeah, she can. A little awkward for her, but she can.
I'm just imagining at the bottom of the stairs, Juniper comes out, and there's 3 goblins that come because they were trying to go up because they ran into her.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, let me just squeeze by you.
Yeah, 100%. So you return down to the understage area here, to the stage workshop. There is still a flurry of activity that, as it has been each time you have stepped down here. There are about a dozen, maybe a dozen and a half goblins here at this exact instant.
I will raise up my hand and do the wave of the queen with my little claws, where you wave from the wrist but not the elbow. I go, hello, hello, attend to me.
You're just waving at people who don't know you and have jobs. And so they see you doing that, and a few of them go back to painting backdrops or sewing different costumes.
Oh no, I'm gonna be mean to the techies. Oh no.
Don't have to be.
Sarah from the background, no! I'm going to look for someone who is between jobs and has a shadow.
Yeah. All these folk, as far as you can tell, have shadows. You find a kind of older goblin man who is currently leaning up.
Does he have the wrist swing that makes him look a little gay?
I didn't envision him that way. As he is.
But now you are. Now you are.
His personal preferences, I don't know if manifest through any physical posture, but he is sitting there currently just taking a breather, drinking some water.
My lord, you.
Well, Not me. No. No.
No, you.
Your ladyship. Yeah.
My lord.
Your ladyship. Is this a
I
game?
am-
Is this a foreign custom?
No, yes, it is. From my realm specifically. I am looking for where newcomers may find rooms, but also I'm gonna like gently pat Juniper's neck as I'm kind of lounging on it. I have a beast of burden, and also I would love to know where you or your ladyship might stash people of ill repute who might need an eye on them, because without me, she's quite violent.
Give me a persuasion check.
This music.
Dirty 20.
It's whimsical.
I love it so much.
My good sweet beast.
With a dirty 20.
Alright, place to stay. Well, you, working or performing? Hey, workers, we stay down here. Performers, they sleep upstairs.
You all sit down here constantly.
Oh, we take shifts.
Alright, and what about the performers?
Upstairs, western side. Ask one of the folk up there. They'll be happy to show you there.
Are you not allowed up there?
Well, I'm allowed, I'm just not done with my shift.
Alright, and what about the, non-desirables?
Don't have much personal first-hand experience with it, but I do. At least I've heard that, the Dane has prisons up on the second story. Never seen them myself. I hope never to.
Do you have anyone of your staff who might be able to guide me? Because, as I said, without me, she gets quite violent.
Well, like I said, I don't even know where they are exactly. I could lead you to the stairs.
That's why I asked for your staff, not you. I understand.
I can see if anyone knows where they are exactly. Well, can't promise
Surely
something.
someone has to bring food or something, because she eats a lot. So I'm gonna pat Juniper's neck.
Could you do me a favor and essentially for this goblin make me an investigation check?
Shockingly enough, another dirty 20.
Like, leaves for a couple minutes and comes back just 2 or 3 minutes later.
She doesn't know for sure, but one of us said that at least thinks she knows generally where it is. I still got 10 minutes before I'm back on shift. Yeah, I'll show you.
No, you can give me her.
But she's working. I'm on break. I
What
can
is she
show
doing?
you or not. Did
If
you want me to show you?
I was going to say I can help you in 1 minute, or you can do it yourself.
If you want help out around here, you're more than welcome to. I'm confused. Did you want me to show you around, or were you wanting to help? I can show you where it is.
I just want the best person for the job.
Well, she told me what. She doesn't trust me.
And the goblin walks away, and you see as he taps another goblin on the shoulder and just gives a jerk of his thumb over to you. She gives a shrug to him, he gives a shrug back, and he takes the paintbrush from her and starts working on her section of the backdrop as a goblin woman comes over.
Follow me.
I'm gonna lean down to her and put my claw on her shoulders. Bosses, am I right?
Yeah. Bosses. They're the problems.
And starts walking up the stairs.
As my halt, like, claw on her shoulder, I'm gonna palm her a gold.
F bosses fucking suck.
Takes the gold from you and tucks it away.
Anything you want me to say?
Yeah, for gold shit, I'll talk shit on my boss all day. Begins to lead you back upstairs. And as
He
you...
was sassy.
As...
He's got a nice deal with him, but... Anyway,
It
yeah.
sounds like he's got a lot on his plate.
Oh, there's a performance going on. Let's keep it down as we come up.
As the four of you, this goblin, Gideon, and Juniper, arrive back here, I think at about that moment, you see just peeking from the top steps, V and Melon trying to spot you. And Melon and V, you spot, even if you don't spot Wraught, you definitely see Juniper. And then you see Wraught, coming up from the underbelly towards the left of the stage.
She's over there. Let's go get her. Come on. Wraught!
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Wraught! Remembering that there's a performance going on.
I guess if I hear this, I'm going to, like, glance my eyes over and spot V out of the corner of my eyes, mentally connect with her and go, you shut the fuck up and stay away.
Oh, we have so much information. You don't want my information? Now I hold it hostage.
You can hold it in your guts. Go have fun.
And then she's going to, and then V is going to instantly think of the glowing orb that looks like a moon. And just show the picture and
Great.
go,
Keep it to
oh, yeah,
yourself.
look at this. Look at this, yeah. Well, you know what? I
Wonderful.
save Melon. How dare you?
Wonderful.
You
I'm gonna-
have to come and help us.
Mentally, I'm
we need
gonna
to
shake a
focus.
bag of treats at her and throw it down the stairs.
I am not a treat person, and Melon just runs from her side and starts going after.
No,
you.
no, no,
Did you
no.
say
This is
what I'm
all in
about?
your
Yeah, this is
mind.
all
This is in
psychic.
your
This is
mind.
all psychic.
Well, I know, but didn't? wasn't the treat?
It was just an
I
image.
can only do one. One.
Oh,
person.
it was just an image. Okay,
Just
I thought it was
you.
a thing.
Just.
I'm trying to remember what's fake and what's not.
We need a hand gesture for your
super
speaking
psychic
telepathically.
Exactly. Hold on. I don't care.
Just
Sorry.
this.
Sorry.
Just point to your head if you're
Lizard
speaking
mind.
telepathically.
Lizard mind.
So-
Shake the trees. Throw it down the stairs.
You need a ping pong paddle where it's like green side is speech, red side is
Just point to your head. It's the easiest.
Okay. So pretty much V's just gonna look over at Melon. She says, well, a lot of mean things, but I don't want to say them.
Yeah, she does that.
Well, I guess we go look for Cat elsewhere and we keep this globe thing to ourselves. Oh, sorry. And then she's going to like really hard think. Almost looks like she's kind of pooping, but she doesn't know how to talk to Wraught, but she knows Wraught is still hooked up to her, so she's like, you bitch.
Takes one to know one. And they reconnect to Juniper.
How dare you? How dare you? And
As these two groups spot each other, have just like a quick mental conversation, and just
The mental
immediately
conversation is bitch.
There's
go
so
their
much
own
facial
ways.
expressions happening.
We're going to jump back upstairs to Kieren, Otto, and Bodie.
Yeah, 'cause it's been about half an hour now.
It's been a little bit, especially out of game, since we were with you three. So, Bodie has gone over and helped the goblins get a much-needed break. What's going on over there, Bodie, as all three have kind of stepped out? There is a small side passage that has a door, but they just kind of step out of the main space of this orrery to have this smoke break. Kind of the equivalent of stepping out of the back door of the restaurant, but just stepping to the side and having this smoke break, plumes of heavy smoke around you.
The plumes of smoke billow from their mouths as they've now rested against the side of the building in sort of a squat position. I'm just saying, can you as he passes the joint. Tell me the difference between a sandwich and a burrito. Can you? Can you honestly tell me? Tell
Well,
me.
I mean,
What constitutes a burrito?
I mean, it's gotta be those wrapped up like that the ends are closed, right?
The ends have to be closed to, I mean, because what about like a pizza sandwich?
Now,
Okay,
here's the real question. Thank you. If you take one of the...
breathe through it.
If you take a
Small
burrito,
sips, man.
right, and it's
Chill.
not a sandwich
Yeah,
because it's
burrito.
got, the ends closed. Well, if you cut the
It's
ends
closed.
off,
Yeah.
cut the ends off, does it become a sandwich?
Well, I think at that point we really have to try to define for ourselves the interior of the sandwich or burrito. Does that matter in the definition of said snack item?
Well, what do you say the definition of a burrito is? Or a sandwich, huh?
And as this is happening, it pulls over to Otto and Kieren, who have been, I assume, studying this thing.
Where the hell does this go?
Could both of you make me investigation checks, please? Or Arcana?
Also,
Your
a pizza
choice.
sandwich is called a calzone. I've been racking my brain for that.
There you go, man.
That was a pizza taco.
Or would a pizza
Isn't
burrito
that
be called a
pizza burrito?
calzone?
Yeah, see?
So
Yeah.
burrito is
Definition,
frustrated by the fact that it uses a
muddled.
tortilla.
Ethan, I got
Very
a nat
muddled.
20 plus 4, but I can roll it again
No,
on
it's
the
totally good.
screen if you'd like.
Get 19, baby! Let's
So
ride!
24 in total for me.
Heck yes. Studying this orrery here, while it is a single contraption, it is made up of numerous parts. And it is all obviously powered, as even just in the time you've been here, there has been a strike of lightning and the electricity carrying down into this, coursing through this entire device, crackling with energy, causing you two to step back a little bit as that happens. But the central lightning rod is clearly what is powering this device. And should that be destroyed, it would certainly take this thing offline until it could be repaired. With that nat 20 and 19, you two are also able, with no doubt in your mind, to determine this is magical. And therefore it could also be disabled potentially through magical means, like dispel magic or anti-magic.
And Wraught knows. And Kai's just thinking this to himself. And I'm pretty sure Wraught knows to spell magic, doesn't she? Yeah, you know, that's an option. Kai's gonna saunter back over to Otto as if they're appreciating art. You okay there, bud? You're looking a little bit overwhelmed.
You turn and look at Otto, and all of his hair is standing up at this point because of the electricity
Oh yeah.
feedback coming through. I mean,
Kai takes a step back.
there's a lot of energy in this room. I mean, we've gotten we've had magical machinations at the carnival a few times. Like, for example, my booth that I was working at, it ran on magic, and I had to learn how to tinker with it and whatnot, but I had tools for that. But I can't do anything with this. It's honestly, if someone knows how to get rid of magic, and I'm pretty sure there's not an anti-magic field anywhere near here to do that, we could disable it.
Ethan, I'd like to subtly check for traps around this.
You just had...
Like it has some sort of
You
security
just
measures getting
rolled
close to
a
it.
nat 20 investigation. I am happy to carry that over here. You do not notice any sign of traps.
Well, luckily we don't have to be the ones that are specializing in magic. That's other people's jobs. But it is a thing to be admired, isn't it? It's pretty spectacular.
Why would you use all this power and technology for evil, though?
Maybe because you're afraid. Fear makes you do not so great things when you don't trust anybody. I mean, if you, like, she's literally surrounded by shadows, so she probably doesn't have to jump at them if they all belong to her. If everything around her is hers, and she doesn't have to fear it, well, she just fears the outside now. And this lets her see it.
That's a sad way to live.
Oh,
Especially
truly
for-
awful.
For someone who lives as long as she does, like, constant fear and just... That's stupid.
It's not stupid when you're afraid. I mean, nothing's stupid really when it's all self-preservation, but it's sad at the very least. I mean, take it from somebody who's died before. It's like, when you're near the end and you know how you could be beaten or die, the things you do to not can be pretty ridiculous. And we've heard that prophecy, right? Something about, an eclipse. If she knows how she could be beaten, yeah, I imagine she'd go to great lengths to not get there. But the thought of death can make you stupid. But we know that everything dies. And, yeah. Otto.
There's a very inappropriate, given the tenor of your conversation, a very inappropriate chorus of laughter that comes from Bodie and the other goblins at that moment.
One is cylindrical.
I just don't think it's the geometry of it that should determine whether it's a... Look, here's what I'm saying.
Wait, I don't know, man, but I'm fucking hungry right now.
Sounds really
What
good.
about kebabs?
Oh shit, so what about kebabs?
Which type of kebab? Do you mean, like, the ones on sticks, or the ones,
There's no starch. Bro, there's no starch! You can't just be throwing shit in this!
Joe, for some reason you are not coming through, even though I saw that you pressed your push to talk.
I think you may have cut your wire on something.
Let's try that. I mean, we were just hearing you.
Technical difficulties.
There we go.
I said the goblins want to get spit roasted by Bodie.
What's that mean?
And now I can't hear anybody. Shit.
Well, as you
And as they
work
chuckle
on
about that, after the laughter dies down, Kai's gonna look down at Otto. Otto,
Yeah.
are you afraid of dying?
No.
Why not?
I survived you guys.
Fair. But we've survived several occasions where we probably shouldn't have come out the other end. I mean, the hag that turned into a T-Rex being one of them. How was that any different?
Got pretty close there. And you kind of see Otto kind of like he's trying to clear his throat. I'm not afraid to die because then I get to see my other family again.
I like that.
But I know that I can do more here and help people. Maybe not have to go through that. Save people as many as I can. Be a hero. Or whatever people want to consider it now. That's why I help people so many times. That's why I like helping people so much. Doesn't matter what happens to me, as long as they're safe.
The guy's gonna reach down and grab the horns or antlers or whatever he has now, but in like an affectionate kind of like wobble his head around way. And that's why you're the Witch-like monarch. You're not afraid to die. You don't wanna. Because there's so much to do in the interim. And I think that's what she isn't seeing, really. She wants her lights. She wants her shadows. Seeing images on the wall with the plays. So that she doesn't have to think about what's actually coming to her.
It's also all plays she's heard before. So she knows how it ends. She doesn't know how to live her life. She just wants to preserve it. Instead of just being in the moment and enjoying what's there.
And that's the saddest fucking part of all, isn't it?
I feel
Well,
for her.
Yeah, weirdly enough, I do too. I wish I didn't, but I do. I feel for her and I feel bad for her. But that just means we have to, bring her out into the light, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe there's a way to help everyone here.
You want to let Wraught know what we figured out?
At about this moment, Wraught, you've been getting led upstairs. You are led the same path that you took when you were being led by stage fright to have your meeting with Endelin. Led up some spiral stone stairs, and you emerge at a hallway. The goblin woman who's with you.
I haven't seen it myself, but folks say that prison is behind that wall.
And points to a seemingly blank wall between two suits of armor. Could you also make me a perception check, please, Wraught? As this goblin nods at you, having done what she was requested and shown you here, you catch a very familiar smell on the air, a little skunky and herbal, and you hear laughter, and you catch just like the foot of one of your companions down the other hallway where that large machine is.
It's just implying that I've seen where everyone is and where everyone's gone.
Not everyone, but you at least smell Bodie and see Otto's foot and ear for a second.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to show the way. I'm not local.
The goblin, who had already started to return to her duties, just comes right back up the stairs and just very exasperatedly points at the wall.
I've shown you. It's right there. I gotta get back to work. What do you want?
I've already got your boss to do it for you. I mean, do you want a blessing, or...
I just don't know what else you want from me. I've shown you. I mean, if you want to give me another gold, I could stand here for a while, but I mean, you want me to walk you the 15 feet down the hall? Here, come on.
And she walks down the hall towards the blank wall where there are those 2 suits of armor. And as she approaches the blank wall, a face appears. A very familiar face that you saw on the front door of Motherhorn when you first entered.
You shall not pass! Back, I command you!
And the goblin steps back and just points at the wall door here.
There, shown you all the way. Can't imagine you'll get lost from here. It's another 3 feet. You see this wall where the big face was? There!
And what, you ignore it? Take 1 step back and then 2 steps forward?
Yeah, I ignore it. It's not my business.
Oh, so it's a bitch.
Sure, have a great day. You've been absolutely fucking pleasant.
And goes and heads off.
Thanks for the fucking gold, lady.
You're welcome, Jesus.
And
Alright, I'm going to ride, I guess, my owlbear up to the front and then like lean on and wait for the face.
Really quick, as before you even approach, with your passive perception, Otto and Kieren, yeah, with both of your passive perceptions, you hear Wraught outside of this room. But as you approach with Juniper, the face returns and issues the same warning.
Back, I command you.
I guess with my mental connection to Juniper, I'm gonna say go forward, it's an illusion.
You give kind of a gentle prod with your
Yeah, 1 step
heels,
back, 2 steps forward.
and as like she approaches the door, you put a hand to the wall and it is physical.
Alright, can we take 1 step back because it said step back and then go forward?
You step back, and every time you get about 5 feet away, the mouth dissolves, and every time you get about within 5 feet, the mouth appears and issues the same command.
And specifically, what did it say?
You shall not pass back, I command you.
And we take a step back. I'm kind of like leaning on Juniper's neck, mulling about this. When the boys find me.
One thing I would say you notice, just because you get the opportunity numerous times as you do this, when the face speaks, the mouth moves, and the mouth actually seems to be a gap that as the mouth moves, you can kind of see through it.
Can I reach forward and try to get through its mouth? Like I lean over Juniper and I try to like put my arm through there?
As you go to put your arm in, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Does it bite me? Oh my god. Ooh, 5.
5, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as the mouth clamps down on your arm and pull it back.
I look at it and I go, so rude. I have something that belongs past here.
Does not respond. The rest of you, like I said, 2 of you heard Wraught here. Would you two do anything in response?
Pretty sure your sister's here.
I think we both lean over Scooby-Doo style and look at her around the corner.
You see as she reaches an arm into a mouth on this door, and you watch as her arm gets bitten, and she pulls it back.
Holy shit, I thought I was the idiot here.
I was going to say the same fucking thing.
Oh my god, yes! I lean down to I hold a high five down towards him. Like a fist bump. Yeah. I think I may have stolen some brain cells from her earlier, and now she's stupid.
I thought she was a smart one.
She is.
Stick your
And
hand
so
in the hole.
me being smart a few seconds ago, I think this is the backlash. Now she's being kind of stupid because I got to steal the brain for a minute.
Looks over where Bodie is and sees what's going on over there.
I'll
You wait.
stall if you want to go tell Wraught what we found out. And I like.
All right.
So my mental epiphany thing was that the staff that you have might be a key to the door. I don't know if you have to like poke it or something. Because he was really. Sorry, I wasn't there. I don't know that. Yeah. So I don't know. Like the goat said, the full staff is the key or some shit like that. So I don't know. Maybe you want to give it to Wraught or something.
I'll try it.
But that we're gonna have to like move the second that happens, perhaps.
All right, yeah, that's fine. We'll get everybody together, and I'm gonna go see what your Wraught fucking did. All right.
I'll go get Bodie.
Okay, bye.
You go retrieve Bodie, and Bodie, as you start to stand up from these goblins making your way out.
Bodie, thank you for that. Thank you for taking the time to just sit and talk with us on me. This has been good.
Of course, yeah, just passing through, figured I'd share what I got to offer, Okay, well, anyway.
One thing I know for sure, we're gonna be arguing about what a burrito and a sandwich is. What'd you say? What was that, panini? We got a lot to think about now, Bodie.
Yeah, too many things, honestly. It's a hard definition. What if you ever fought anyway? See you later, guys.
You should look up calzones too.
And they start to slowly get back to their work, but now whistling as they work. Literally.
Bodie, you're the best.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just... What I do?
Just being you.
I still don't know what a sandwich versus a burrito is, so...
Actually, Bodie, before we go and join the rest of the group, I have a question for you that I asked Otto, but now I'm curious. Are you afraid to die? And I promise this is relevant.
Oh, holy shit, just coming swinging. Alright, well...
I figured now would be the best time to ask when you're, like, into the good kush.
Just turns around, looks at the strangers walking away.
I mean, yeah, I guess... No other... I don't think so. I think that...
As you ask
know,
this,
man,
one of the goblins who was just walking away,
Well, I personally think
as one of the other...
Norse.
Well, I don't...
Maybe an
know.
easier question. Are you afraid of the future?
Yes, but I'm not afraid to die, if that makes sense. The future's kind of weird, man, because, like, you kind of just gotta let it come to you. It's not something really... I mean, you can kind of think about what you want for the future, but it's ultimately kind of decide what happens. And that... I mean, when you look all around you, man, everything's got a fucking cycle of life and death.
I heard a cat.
You're not there, unfortunately.
Down.
Damn it.
Oh,
Sorry.
damn it.
Sorry.
Cut over
Sorry,
to
that's
Melon
meta.
going,
That's
"Your
meta."
cat."
The up and the down of the life cycle, Look at nature. Just look at it in so many different ways. It's the same. So, no, I don't think I'm afraid of it because I know I'm going where I'm supposed to go, where I came from. But the future, man, that shit is scary as fuck.
Thanks, Bodie.
Yeah, I don't know if I got it anywhere, but I hope it helped. Goddamn ashtray, the tail in the ashtray.
So,
I think I'll take Bodie's hand and, like, we'll swing it as we walk back over towards Rod and Otto and everybody in the hall.
so as Kieren, Otto, Wraught, Bodie, and Juniper and Gideon all return, as you approach Otto. Hey, Dad, I got to spend a lot of time with Wraught, and she taught me a lot of new things, and now I am hard.
What?
I'm hard. It was. We had a lot of fun.
You go hard,
so I'm happy.
Gideon. You go hard.
Go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm go hard. Sorry.
What do you think that means, son?
Means I'm happy.
It doesn't matter.
Not you. Not you. What do you mean? What do you think it means?
Means I'm happy. And as Kieren and Bodie walk up, hey, my hoes.
Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever heard out of that plant.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, is that another one?
God, I'm on my bitch, yeah.
It's
Oh,
how you
that's
refer to people you like. It's my bitch.
I'm go hard. I learned things.
That is not
On
what
what?
that means. Oh
You
God.
go
Yeah,
hard.
my little cunt. Yeah, you do.
Oh no.
My little cunt.
Demonetized right
Oh,
there.
no.
Oh God.
The youth these days, man, they're gonna give you a heart attack. And he just playfully taps Otto right on his chest.
Now,
Laughs at his
I have a
misfortune.
really quick out of character question. Or this is in character, but really quick pull away here. Melon and V, you had said that you were going to be looking around the first level a little bit, but then if you didn't find anything here, potentially heading up to the second level. Would that still be true?
Negative. Considering we met up with Rod. And Rod, yeah,
So you wouldn't be
Yeah.
going to the second level?
we-
anchor
Okay.
now.
Oh, honestly, we would start where we were because I laid down a bunch of little food to see if things were eating anything, like randomly in corners as we went before.
As you return to one of the places where you left some crumbles of food, you see a goblin is crouched down and is just like picking up the crumbs and eating.
Oh man, I was gonna fight him for it.
Wait a second. Is
As
this
you-
the new
as you turn-
Crimson Desert?
As he
No,
turns
no.
and sees
I'm
you,
not
he's just like,
into it.
Wait, is that yours? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you left it there. I'm sorry. I just saw it there. I thought it. No one
Oh,
wanted
my
it. I didn't
goodness.
mean it. I can spit it back out. Hold on
Oh.
one sec.
Oh, no. Have you seen a kitty cat anywhere around here?
No. The dame's cat hasn't been around here for a little while now. I'm sorry to say.
And you haven't seen any other kitty cats, no?
She only had the one. Is this about the food? Were you looking to eat some cat?
Yes, you are in major trouble. Major
No, we were
trouble.
just
It
looking
was
for
for
a
her
cat.
cat. It's for her cat.
If I hear anything about a cat meat, I'll let you know.
and gives you a wink.
You have to come straight to me. Yeah, you come straight to me.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the crumbs.
And goes trotting off.
Damn it, now where do we look for cat now? Because we started up high and then we went a
You
little
started
lower
on
because
this
we were
level.
looking at
You're still on the
secondaries.
same level. You haven't looked at any
That's
other
true,
levels.
that's true.
Just for what it's worth.
Oh.
Just also for what it's worth, just a reminder of like where physically you are. You're in a mountain range, like 10,000 feet up. This does not seem like a place that strays would wander. They would likely be brought here intentionally. So the odds of just stumbling into a cat gonna be pretty low here. Not gonna lie to you.
Bodie
It's possible.
vanished just a
The
little
dice
bit ago.
allow everything to be possible. But as of now... Alright, that's not true. The dice don't allow everything to be possible. The dice allow this to be possible.
Not when I roll.
So it is possible, but just reminding you all, this isn't like looking for a stray cat in a populated sea-level town.
I just had hopes because they said that there was cats that followed them in the whole other area. I have no hopes anymore.
They did
There's
not
no-
come
Wait,
through the
okay,
passageway
idea.
with them, that's for sure.
Oh, sleek, grumpy. So V's gonna look over at Melon. I don't know what to do. I don't think there's any kitty cats here. I think I should be carving the cat. We're never gonna fight the cat. She's gonna start freaking out a little bit.
Well, I mean, I have an idea. If you want to start your idea, 2 ideas better than 1.
Do you know what the cat looks like? Wraught showed me penis. She didn't show me cat.
Cat-shaped.
Fluffy or not, at least help me there.
Fluffy.
Okay, V's gonna start, like, trying to root through her pouches to see if she has a piece of wood, and then she's gonna start searching around her or going to the prop area to see if she can, like, commandeer wood to start carving.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of
a
lumber
cat.
down in the workshop. You saw that.
Yeah, so she'll probably go down there to grab some lumber. And then, honestly, she's going to be carving and just sort of wandering around. Starting with a basic cat shape, she's trying to find the people who've seen this cat before so they can explain it to her. So she's trying to find Otto at the moment.
Okay.
Because Wraught showed her a penis and she doesn't trust Wraught anymore. No, I'm just
That
kidding.
might be, not what the
Probably
cat looked
then.
like.
So it sounds like V is breaking up away from me.
If you wouldn't be
That's
going
fine.
with.
No. Considering I'm
He's
going to
given
try
up
something.
on the cats.
I'm going to try something.
Okay, what are you trying?
I'm going to try using the wild cunning to use any form of tracks for the next hour or so. For cats.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, if there are any tracks on the ground within range,
And
you
are
know
alive.
where they are, and you make
Live
lists of wild
cats.
checks. Live cats. Yeah.
So your
So I'm calling on the spirits.
ability. Which ability is this? Ah, there we go.
The spell Wild Cunning.
Oh,
we
the
used it
spell,
for camp
okay.
one time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So I'll just be
You-
wandering around in case they pick up anything.
your eyes, your vision changes, and just like
As I
all
recall,
the
it's like-
tracks.
More monochrome in the main. It's like the spirits of the plants I've got as well.
Mhm. Just
Yeah.
you are able to see these little helpful spirits that no one else can, drawing your attention to different boot prints and numerous cat prints, but large. They're yours. You find, as you're wandering around here, a very old set of cat prints, just like on top of one of the bookshelves in the library that one of the fairies, one of the spirits draws your attention towards, that there's no way you would have noticed, but there's a thick layer of dust, and there's a thick layer of dust even over these tracks, but because the tracks were there, it's slightly thinner than the rest, so you are able to see those. You don't see any
Yeah,
sign
we'll
of
focus in on any
recent
of those.
cat prints here.
Well, we'll follow those as best we can. Hopefully there's like some more communal area that I'd like to hang out.
Okay. You continue to try to follow these older cat prints. V, as you have requisitioned some lumber, they give you some scraps. That's easy, no problem. And you are walking around while working on this and eventually make your way up to the second level, where you encounter Otto and Kieren and Wraught and Bodie and Juniper and Gideon at just about the moment that we left you all.
So I'm walking up to Wraught pretty much on an owlbear, sitting in front of a door, right? The
Yep.
door's still there, right?
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
We cannot hear you again, Joe. But yes, Wraught is
Okay, so-
there along
so
with
th-
everyone
these
else
go-
other than Melon.
But I can't see them at the moment.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they're all out here.
Oh, they all came outside
Yeah.
the door? How'd
Yeah,
get
they
out
all
the
walked
door?
into
You
the
haven't
hallway.
gone in the door.
No one went through the door.
I thought the
You
door
all-
wouldn't let them.
No, so the
Oh.
door with the face on it still shut. No one has gone through it. You're in a hallway,
Oh.
and they
okay.
walked out of
In
just
my
the
mind, I
other
thought
room.
that Otto and them were in the room with the door, and that's why they could see her arm go through.
Oh
the
no,
mouth
they
and
just
get
looked down
chomped
the
on.
hall and saw her get bitten by the door.
Got it. That's makes way more sense. Okay. Oh, look
Can
at
you hear me now?
everyone. Hi. What? I can hear you. Hi. Don't give me penis again, though, if you're going to talk to me mentally. Seriously.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you just have dick on the mind.
How dare you? I need kitty cat description. Who has kitty cat description? I don't want to talk to Wraught right now.
I will talk to you later because that is not what that means. I am not upset with you. I am upset with
Do you
Wraught.
want pussy description?
Did I say it wrong?
Oh my god.
Those words mean other things, but let me help.
Okay, I'm still learning.
Okay. Yeah, I know. And I'd rather you learn good things.
It is hard to know when
I'm going to spin around Juniper
Hold on,
and like
hold on.
stare
Bodie
at
was
it.
speaking.
You sent him
Hold
with
on,
me.
Bodie was talking. Bodie.
It is hard to know when to properly use a word. Are you familiar with the phrase time and place?
Yes. What does that mean?
It means that there is a time to do something and a place to do something, which would imply that there is also a time not to do something and a place not to do something. Kind of like you're not just gonna go, I'm not just gonna go pee right here in front of my friends, because that's a private ritual for myself and the environment directly involved. So,
I don't understand
Time
anything
and
about
place.
peeing, but time and place.
oh yeah,
Got it.
you're a bush, bro. It's okay. Time and place. Words. They're not bad. Just the timing and the placement can be bad.
Now, Wraught.
You.
I'm helping.
This is when I lean down
Got
to
it.
him for a second and go, you sent him with me on purpose.
I hate you and everything you stand for.
Don't
I
be
love
mean to
it.
Wraught.
It's
She
true.
has a
Well,
tasty bush. She's very funny.
It's
She
true.
doesn't have
Oh
pubes.
my god!
It's
What did you
true.
just say? What just came out of Gideon's mouth? What? How dare you?
What are pubes?
And that's a wrap, folks.
Well,
We peaked.
as you all rejoin, and this conversation is happening, what y'all doing here?
Hey,
I think I'm going to look at the door in front of me, and I'm going to flick my closet and go, I'm tired of playing your game. I'd like to cast a 3rd level Dispel Magic.
The face disappears, as does the seam, and it becomes a blank wall.
And okay, I'm tired of being led on the roundabout, and we're going to park this owlbear somewhere that's safe.
at this point in time, me and Kai are just flabbergasted. It was like we were trying to tell you something before you did that. We were gonna try.
Otto,
Yeah.
can I have the staff, please?
Passes it on.
Pussy description?
What?
Hands, writes it down really quickly, hands it to V. Here you go. It's been a day. There's so much I gotta undo. Here you go.
What is this?
Description that you want. I wrote it down.
I'm supposed to park this owl bear in here. The goblin put me here and didn't lead me through. What am I supposed to do with an owl bear?
V looks over and says, okay, Juniper and I are going to go elsewhere. And she goes, let's go, Juniper. Gideon, I think it's best you come with us. Let's stay away from Wraught.
Just lumbers behind you.
Juniper has at least been very, accommodating.
Is this the village I get to raise my child?
I pat Otto on the head. Ethan, can I shake the staff at the wall or tap it anywhere? Is there a staff-shaped indent anywhere near the wall, like a key that you slot in?
There is not, but about you approach the wall and nothing happens at first, and then about 60 seconds after Wraught first cast Dispel Magic, the face returns.
You shall not. Oh.
And you jingle the staff and tap the wall like you said. And the face disappears and the doors slide apart.
So it was a literal key. Nice. Okay. Otto, would you please take this back? I fear for this.
You
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we park the owlbear now?
Oh no, V, the owlbear, V, Juniper, and Gideon have walked down the hallway, and we're pretty much chilling at the other end of a hallway, letting you guys do your thing. We're not trusting you with Gideon right now. This poor child.
He knows so many bad words in so many languages.
As the doors open, you see that it is a dark central space that has 4 heavy stone doors, each with a small barred window in them that you can see some gray light pouring through, casting streaks through the dust that is just ambiently hanging in here.
Can I make an investigation check, I guess?
You just have to... I didn't even know if you were walking in.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. You gotta tell me these things.
Check for traps. Checking for traps.
Okay.
I'd like to give a sniff, I guess, because I want to see if it's just dust, or if it's the smell of life, or fecal matter and suffering.
Sure. You can make a perception check, Wraught, and Kieren, you can make an investigation check.
15.
15.
9 + 4 is 13.
Sniffing Wraught, it smells stale in here, but you also catch it's faint, but your nose is very, very tuned to it as you just catch the faint, tart smell of wine. And Kieren, with a 13, you do not notice any traps. You do notice that there are several stone levers that jut from the walls next to each of the doors, though 3 out of 4 of the doors currently sit slightly ajar. One of them is closed. And as you peer through the barred window of this door, you see a figure curled up on a divan, reading a book while sipping wine from a thin crystal goblet. And this individual has long, sharp ears, and from this angle you can see that her face is partially hidden underneath a mask of a blazing sun. And as you behold this, with Melon still a level below you all, and the rest of you here on this second level, in this jail cell area or in the hallway between it and the orrery of tragedies, here in Motherhorn, as we pull out from this stronghold built on top of the Flickerstorm Mountains, lightning crashing overhead. That's where we will leave it for episode 73, and we will pick up there next time.
We just got there and you yanked the rug out from under Miette's feet?
Hey, it took until 8:15 my time. That's not on me. Gone straight there, could have been a very different session. But we tell the stories we tell, and it was a blast of a session with discussions of sandwiches and burritos and bush and hard and all kinds of things were said. Thank you all so much for being here for episode 73 of this campaign. Please don't go anywhere yet because we are going to be raiding. But before we do, I want to let these wonderful people let you know where you can find them when they aren't here rolling dice. Mav, would you like to lead us off?
Hey everyone, it's your favorite black on the internet here, and you can find me here on Twitch at Digital Clubhouse TV, where I play a wide variety of games. I'm currently working my way through Life is Strange Reunion, and playing a lot of Retro Rewind, and playing whatever I feel like with the homies on Sundays. Also, you can find me here at Thousand Face TTRPG, out of 3 out of the 4 campaigns that we have going on.
Very true.
3.
Morgan?
Okay, bye.
You can either find me working on my house or playing Slay the Spire 2. There is no in between.
Joe?
Hi guys, speaking of rolling dice and finding us, you can find me on Terrible Trio Crafts on Etsy, where I make the most stunning dice, and they roll high, and if they don't talk to me. They roll you high or they roll you low, and they're doing their best, just like me. So check them out. Be there or get square, I guess.
Sally?
I just want to make notice of the cat that is full on just staring at Lauren in front of the camera,
Yep,
so
the
all you
whole
see the
time.
back of the cat.
The judge, the absolute judge.
It's
I thought you had like a
Directly into my
pelt
soul.
over your
She's just,
thing.
no.
It's
like
cat.
she's just
100%.
staring her
She's just
down.
staring into my soul, my bones.
I could feel the
So what we're
judgment
saying is
from here.
Bodie found a cat hasn't shared with the group that he has yet.
Oh, it's a cat. You guys are looking for a
Yeah,
cat.
the cat's
fuck.
getting high inside the shell, okay?
She
You can't
told
get
me.
mad. So you can find me everywhere, Sally Quinn Creations. We're creating a TTRPG game, and we're doing it all on stream, pretty much illustrating way too much. So come and join us. Yay. Thanks, Ethan.
Sarah?
Don't bother.
And Lauren?
But why?
Don't bother. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here everywhere and nowhere at all. I will be here tomorrow. It is the 4 of the 20. Behold. So come hang out with me while I play Blueprints. Blazed out of my mind.
See how many edibles we can guarantee.
I would watch that. Oh my god, I would
I
watch
watched the
that.
shit out of that.
So
Oh, it's gonna be happening tomorrow.
try to make puzzles work. Tomorrow night. So come hang out with me. And
Hey, what time
also
does
on
it
the
start?
internet, 5:30.
Sarah the Puzzle Cracker has been playing Blueprints. So I want
5:30
Sarah the
Mountain
Puzzle
Time.
Cracker versus Lauren the Pothead.
You know what? Slow and steady wins this fucking race. So.
Weird Patterns is what the Navy pays me for. So I make the medium bucks at least on doing that shit.
She will be doing
I'm
that
not
at
paid
5:30
and
Mountain
unblazed.
Time tomorrow.
Let's go. Okay, that's it. Okay, goodbye.
I think that's everyone other than me. My name is Ethan. I am known as the Buff DM.
Mav!
Oh, I started with Mav.
No, Matt went first.
Oh, did he?
But
God.
I love
Mav should
your
go
spirit
again.
to make sure everybody is gone.
Sorry, Mav should go again. I was talking to Sarah.
Mav, would you? No. You can find me as the Buff DM for all things TTRPGs, here as the Forever DM, or the other half of Thousand Faces Cosplay. Thank you all, friends, Fae, and Fiends, for being here. Let's go ahead and get that raid started. Until we see you next time, everyone, it's a tough time out there for a lot of reasons, so be extra good to yourselves. Stay vigilant, but take time off when you need it. But also, please stay aware, stay up to date on things that are happening. Democracy dies in darkness, fuck fascism, and until we see you next time, stay wild, everyone. Let's get that raid going.